Welcome back, crafty cuties. If you're new, I am Jessica, and we are going to go over my bullet journal. I am brand new into this leuchtturm1917 bullet journal. I recently did a video where I did a final flip through of my last bullet journal that I filled up. So if you want to see any of my prior layouts or how I had it set up, I will have that video linked below. But I figured I would go ahead and do an entire flip through how I have October set up, and then you can expect a weekly plan with me and a monthly setup video to come. And I am just going to open this up and show you how I have it set up. So I just have my name on the first page here, and in my last bullet journal, I mentioned that I didn't think that the index was very helpful, but since the index is like already here for me to use, I did go ahead and fill that out, and I actually have used it a few times to find the pages that I need. But I also find that if I have an important page that I flip to a lot, I will use a little tab. And this is a removable tab, so I will take this off as the months move on. And this is just kind of like a title page. So I definitely do a lot of doodling in my bullet journal, and this was actually a stamp by Kaiser Craft, and I love this page, I really do. I did some coloring. The only thing is the coloring and the ink from the stamp went through big time, and that was when I realized the paper on this journal is super thin, so you do have to be mindful of what you use. But it wasn't a big deal. I actually just covered this page with some scrapbook paper just because it showed through a lot, and I wanted to be able to use the paper, or I wanted to be able to use this side, and I love using scrapbook paper, so it wasn't a big deal. I just wrote a little quote over here that I found from Pinterest, and I've mentioned before, I really enjoy lettering, brush lettering, all that, but I'm no good at it, so for now, I'm just kind of like practicing my penmanship, my cursive, and I'm not very good at it, but it's still fun to try. So next I have a month calendar, and as you can see, I honestly haven't wrote anything in this yet. I use my planner as well, so maybe if I eventually stop using my planner, I would use the month view more, but I'm kind of realizing that I really don't need a monthly view in here. I would probably like to have a space where if I take this out with me and I have to plan an appointment or something like that for the future, I would like to have a spot where I can see an overview of the month, but I mean, I just don't really need a full calendar. So this page is kind of like a brain dump, and I wanted to use some really cute stickers that I had from Jamison Reed Designs. I really like to incorporate stickers throughout, but not use too many in my bullet journal because I do like to keep it simple. So this is, like I said, a page of thoughts, page of memories. That's kind of how I utilize my brain dump. So if I have a little memory or just something I want to jot down, I can go ahead and write it on this page. And then next we have a page for video ideas, and I haven't actually moved over my list of video ideas from my last bullet journal because I do have a lot on that list that I haven't yet made into videos. So I will be eventually going through that list and then transferring those ideas onto this list as well, so I can have everything in one spot. And then over here, this is just like a little doodle page. It's called my autumn bucket list, and I just drew some things out that I wanted to do this fall. And again, if I got an idea, I may just fit it in here. This wasn't really supposed to be an organized page, just a little doodling page. And then we get into my gratitude page. This is something that I do like to do on a very frequent basis. Like for this one, I'm not doing a daily gratitude. For this month, I kind of wanted to let go of as many daily projects as I could. So I basically have this page here. I have it open all the time so that in the mornings when I wake up, if I'm feeling like it, I will just jot something down that I am grateful for. And I've done this past few months. I love it. And I just love the little quote, "Interrupt anxiety with gratitude." I don't know why, but I just love it so much. So I wrote that down as just a little reminder. And I haven't used a lot of color in my bullet journal, which I kind of want to do. If you have a favorite marker that you like to use in your bullet journal, let me know. I'm guessing Copic markers is probably not a good choice. I have the Zig like watercolor markers. I have some, I have quite a few, so I'm just not sure what to try in here. I would love your feedback on that. So then we get into the weekly layouts. So you can take a peek at this and expect that my weekly layouts from here on out will be pretty close to this because I like this, it works well for me. And like I mentioned, I will be doing a plan with me for the weekly layout with you guys in the very near future. So that way I can get more into detail and I can explain, you know, why I might, well, I can't talk. I'll explain my thoughts as I go along. Sorry guys, I can't talk. I just have a little chart here for my daily things. And then the next few pages are basically just going to are going to be my weekly layouts. I do try and have all of my weekly layouts together, just one right after another. I think I may have miscounted and I may be short a page, so I'll just have to skip over a chart that I have in here, but it's not a big deal. So one thing that I decided to try for this week, which we are right here while I'm filming this, is to have a little fold out of my video schedule. Now, to be honest, I don't mind having a fold out, but this just isn't super organized to me. So I will need to come up with an idea to view my video schedule on my weekly layouts. And the thing is I don't really want to make a complete spot for it just because it's a lot of information that I need. Like, I want to be able to see this week's and next week's. So I may continue doing the fold out. The only thing I don't like is I find that it's just a little bulky on the edge. Like, I use washi tape and then I basically fold it over once and then fold it over. I mean, it's not a big deal, and it is easily removable, so I guess if you have any ideas on that as well. But like I said, this is my current week in my bullet journal, and I think it's pretty simple. It may look pretty messy to you. Basically, I just need room to have daily to-do list. That is the main thing that I need. I also like to see what my meal plan is, and just have like a little list for if I realize I need to buy anything. And I accidentally got a drop of water on this, but that's okay. And I do like having a spot for my daily tasks so that I can check off what I did for the day. And then, so then the next page, you will see that I have lightly penciled in my weekly layout. That's because I will be filming I'm going to film this week right here for my plan with me. So I have it penciled in just so it goes a lot smoother in the video. And then the next page is just an ovulation chart that I do. I like to track my periods and stuff. I'm not a pro at that, so I probably can't offer too much help, but if you guys have questions, I can definitely go over that in another video, but it is a lot of information. So that is basically, that's it. That's how I have my bullet journal set up for October. I am really enjoying working with the fall theme and just taking advantage of being able to doodle and stuff like that. I think I didn't really show you guys, but on one of the weekly layouts, I did a lot of doodling, and just right in this little corner, I just did some pumpkins and I wrote fall and some sunflowers, and I just like being able to incorporate that into my bullet journal a lot. And I think that eventually I'm probably going to stop using my planner and just use a bullet journal. I don't know, I could easily change my mind. So let me know, what are you guys doing for your planning system right now? And let me know if you have any requests for bullet journal videos, if you want to see specific things. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks guys for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.